Hello friends and happy Friday. Today is February 6th of 2026 and this is Love to Inspired Handmade with Christina. I am thrilled to come and show you something new and fabulous that we have this special little tool that just came out and I'm calling it Perfectly Placed. My words are okay. Perfectly Placed and Totally Fabulous. So we have a promotion going on this month that you can get this cool little stamping positioner that makes stamping amazingly easy. And so I'm going to show you how I created this fun little card. There's nothing super fancy about it. It's just a basic simple card that you can totally recreate, but with the stamping positioner it made life so much easier, and so I'm going to show you. So that way you can decide if you need this cool little gadget in your life. Okay, let me get everything still. All right, so with the Stampin' Positioner, this is what it looks like. It's not very big, which I like. It's similar to, if you're familiar with the Stampin' Majig, it's a lot like that. But I like how these plates and everything is built up. It has where once you put your stamp on this inside of this, you can just push down. You have this little thing pops off, which is super cool. I'm going to put that out of the way. And then we have the grid paper. So we get this grid paper and it has these teeny tiny holes in it, and this makes things amazing. So you take it and you see these little tiny holes up here. These aren't holes, these are little notches. You just simply put your little grid paper right down onto this and voila! I'm going to turn it back this way. It has these little springs over here. And so with my cardstock, now you've got all your little measurements and all the things. Because I was playing with it, I'm like jotting down all my notes here, but I actually used my pencil and kind of line this up. So basically, if you are recreating the same card over and over, you can get it exactly duplicated with your stamping the first time. So you would actually be able to just put your cardstock down and just recreate these over and over again, and you know that they're going to be identical. The other little cool thing is this little guy. So one side has the two little holes, so you have these little notches right here, so that way you can line it up. Now because it is springy, I'm gonna put it down here, you push it down once you're ready to stamp. And when I was lining this up, I took it and I just laid it down here on the opposite side so that I could put my stamp on and know exactly where it's going to be lining up with my card, and everything was going to fit according to how I wanted it to. So this is what we create, or what I created, and I'm using the Fabulous Sayings stamp. Now this is the product of the month for January. If you haven't got it, you can it's still available to get, and you can get it for $5. That's right, pretty amazing. And you have to spend $75 to get it for $5. And the Stamping Positioner you can actually get for free if you decide to join my Crafty Ink Queens team. During the month of February, you will get this added to your kit. And one thing that I absolutely love while I'm getting my inks ready, I'm using Secret Sea and Darling Duckling. One thing I love is that when you're doing your building of your kit, you get to choose your own stuff, you guys. You automatically get the business stuff in there, but you get to put the products that you want. So it's pretty amazing, but you get that, and then this is going to get thrown in with it. So, and this, excuse me, this is a $50 value, and it's so worth it. So when you're inking this up, I kind of just go along like that. It makes it super easy to do so, and it actually will fit here. I wouldn't press super hard, because if you do, you're going to get ink all over your deal here, just like your blocks. You know, if you push too hard, your blocks kind of get everywhere. Ink gets everywhere. So I'm going to start from, this is where my first one's going to go, but I'm going up here because I'm doing the 2 stamp. Making sure. So I'm going to take that down, and then before I re-ink it, I'm going to move it down a hole. Something's not right here. I'm going to move it down a hole, and then I'm going to press again. Yeah. So then that way I've got my dark and my light. Fabulous! And I'm going ahead and I'm going to ink this up one more time using the Secret Sea. Now this would be my first one, so I'm going to come down to this one and then just give it a good little press. I'm going to move it up, do that again. See how simple that is, and how that you would be able to recreate your cards over and over again. It's perfect. This other one that I showed you, the big piece, I'm going to clean my block off while I'm talking real quick. That one would be good, especially if you're using bigger stamps, or you have multiple that you want to do at one time. You could actually line them up on the bigger one, and then that way you could recreate a whole image there. So super convenient. Now let me do, now I just totally did what I told y'all not to do, and I got ink on this, so I'm going to use my little shimmy here. Now make sure, this is, I love this little thing right here. If you don't have one, you should add it to your cart. It makes cleaning your stamps so easy, and it's always just right there. And anytime it dries off, all you have to do is wet it, and it is ready to use again. Okay. Ta-da! Fabulous! Love it! Oh my goodness. So then you just pop that right off of there. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And then I can just move this out of the way, and then we will create our card. Oh. Okay, so the next step is taking my Secret Sea cardstock, because I really thought this would make it pop, bringing the colors together. And then I take some dimensionals and add them to the back. And again, this is a totally fabulous, simple card that you created, but it also has a little wow to it too. I love being able to just recreate things like this that are elegant and simple. Now, for the little hooray here, I've got this little piece right here, and I'm pulling the hooray from the Simply Sayings, the Fabulous Sayings, I'm sorry. I'm going to put it on here. And I'm not going to use that little positioner for this. And then take your snips, and I'm going to just do this at a diagonal on the hooray side. I'm going to get me a couple of more dimensionals. And add it just right there. And I had a piece of thread, but I didn't know what I did with it. So that's glorious. Isn't that something? And then just take your dots and put them wherever you want. And that is it. So if you are interested, you can go into my descriptions. I can't get this off. You can go into my descriptions and find my links. I have information about this on my blog. I have it also on Facebook. You can go to my online store at lovetoinspiredhandmade.stampinup.net, and you can say join my team. So there you go. Well, this one just won't have the string to it because I don't know where it's at. But you guys be blessed, and I hope you have a great weekend creating. And if you are watching the Super Bowl this weekend, I hope your team wins. And I'm going to be probably moving a little bit, or packing. I'm not moving yet. But stay tuned for all the details with that, because I may be coming to a state near you. All right. Y'all be blessed.